Day 6, Tuesday, although technically it's already Wednesday morning. I'm doing this early in the morning. I woke up fairly early, drew some cash, had my breakfast, grabbed my stuff and checked out of the hotel, and picked another hotel slightly outside of the city. I'm considering to rent a scooter because that would enable me to venture out into the country more. I'll probably look into that later today. And Took a jeepney ride, and they're so cramped. I wanted to take a jeepney ride with myself and my backpack, of course, but that was quite challenging to get it fit in there. And I'm also a bit too large for those jeepneys. And when people pass me, I have to sit diagonally because they are unable to pass my legs, so to speak. I have to put my knees sideways in order to have people pass. I checked into this hotel. As it turns out, with the exception of the power socket of my air conditioning, the power sockets don't work here. And they didn't give me any toilet paper, and the shower head isn't really working, and it splatters all over the toilet. I don't know how you can design a bathroom like that, but still they did. So this place is not really up to the specifications, so to speak. So I will be leaving later today. Yesterday, after checking in at the hotel, where I was only able to pay cash, which I don't like, I'd rather use my credit card. I went to a mall. And on the route, I stumbled upon another metal workshop that looked fairly well, and I had a chat with that fellow. He actually fairly cleaned up his work place, and he told me that back in the day he did have a big customer and did good business. However, that customer walked out on him and went to China because apparently that's cheaper. But he was definitely very skilled in manually working metals, and I think where he went wrong is a matter of sales. He grew dependent on one large customer. Customer walked out on him, and he was in immediate trouble. You have to stick your neck out and sell your business, and it's not really in the nature of the people here to know how to do that, as it turns out. And so after that I went to the mall. And by now I think I figured out why the Filipinos like the malls that much, because they're also clean and fairly organized. And I saw a supermarket where things were strangely shelved. Products are roughly in the right place, but generally not stacked at the correct place. So the brand of one product can be stacked at a brand of another product, although it is technically the same product. And it was very overstaffed. There was a lot of staff in that supermarket, and they didn't seem to be particularly productive. And there was a skating rim at the seaside mall. Filipinos are not that good at skating, or let's say they're about just as good as I am. I did see one boy that was particularly good at skating, but they're not that good at it. There was also a guns selling shop. They sell guns here out in the open. I don't know how that works permit ways, but it made me feel a bit funny. Next to the bridge towards that mall, there was a slum neighborhood that resembled the slum that was burned down. It was a coastal slum on pillars, semi in waterborne, so to speak. And on the way back, I considered another jeepney ride, but they're just too cramped. I didn't really feel like stepping in there. So the jeepney adventure it probably gets old quickly. Well, I'm gonna be checking out this hotel and seek out another one, and I'm gonna consider renting a scooter, I think, although I haven't decided yet. Who knows? And I'll speak to you guys later.